Listen very carefully. Because what is coming is not just another astrological event. It is a convergence, a crossing point, a cosmic ignition unlike anything we've walked through before. On September 21, 2025, a solar eclipse arrives at 29 degrees Virgo, the anaretic crisis degree. This alone would be powerful, but it does not stand alone. Less than 24 hours later, the autumn equinox strikes, the moment when Earth itself stands in perfect balance between day and night. An eclipse is always a threshold, a cosmic doorway where endings collapse and new beginnings roar into existence. But when an eclipse falls at the very final degree of a sign, it magnifies karmic closure. It seals patterns that have run their course and forces what is unresolved to the surface. Virgo, the sign of purification, service, and order, now reaches its final point. And as the sun tips from Virgo into Libra, the collective is thrust from refinement into relationship, from purification into balance, from service into justice. This is not coincidence. This is cosmic design. The 29th degree is always a place of reckoning, the last step before transition. It is where the unfinished must be completed, where crises erupt if lessons are ignored, and where truth demands its final unveiling. With this eclipse, the universe is asking you, what have you left unresolved? What patterns have you carried that cannot cross into the new cycle? What must you purify once and for all? The equinox only intensifies this pressure. For thousands of years, cultures across the world recognize the equinoxes as sacred pauses. Equal day and night. A balance point in the wheel of the year. A reset of the Earth's axis of light. When an eclipse fuses with an equinox, that balance is electrified into a portal, a magnifier, a choice point between timelines. You are standing at the gates of destiny, with one foot in the world that is dissolving and one foot in the world being born. Spiritually, this is nothing less than the weighing of the heart. Just as the ancients believed the soul would be weighed against the feather of truth, so too are we now being measured. What within you is heavy with falsehood, with fear, with attachment? And what within you is light enough, pure enough, aligned enough to cross into the higher cycle? The eclipse and equinox together are cosmic judges, showing you exactly what you cannot carry forward. And this isn't just personal, it is global. Virgo rules systems, health, and the integrity of routines. Libra rules harmony, cooperation, justice, and balance. Their fusion at this moment sends shockwaves through global structures. Expect dramatic rebalancing, truth confronting deception, equity confronting exploitation, unity rising from division. Governments, currencies, and leadership models are directly pressed by this eclipse. The very foundations of global order tremble. Astrologically, the sun's final step in Virgo into Libra embodies this pivot. Virgo is the healer, the servant, the purifier. Libra is the peacemaker, the diplomat, the judge. Their meeting at the eclipse asks, can we take the inner purification of Virgo and bring it into the outer world of Libra? Can what has been healed within manifest as justice without? This is the collective test. Astronomically, the timing could not be sharper. On September 22nd, at 1819 Universal Time Coordinated, the equinox arrives. Equal day and night, a condition that amplifies geomagnetic coupling between the Sun and Earth. And NOAA has already projected heightened solar activity during mid to late September 2025. As solar cycle 25 reaches maximum, coronal mass ejections, solar winds, and geomagnetic storms are more likely. When an eclipse falls in this corridor, the solar codes imprint more strongly into Earth's field. That means intensified auroras, heightened energetic sensitivity, vivid dreams, prophetic insights, and physical symptoms in those attuned. For many, this may feel like pressure in the nervous system, fatigue, dizziness, headaches, or sudden bursts of energy. But spiritually, these are signs that your DNA, your frequency, your subtle body are adapting to the new codes. The eclipse is not only closing cycles, it is seeding harmonic balance into the collective grid. It is coding us for coherence, for alignment with cosmic law. Those who resist will feel disorientation, even breakdowns. The crisis degree ensures this. But those who attune, those who surrender, those who align with balance will feel acceleration. Sudden clarity. Purpose ignited. The sense that a new chapter has already begun. And this is only the surface. Because this eclipse doesn't just close Virgo's chapter. It strikes the world axis, one of astrology's most sensitive points where personal events ripple into collective destiny. When eclipses land here, history bends. Wars shift. Economies realign. Leaders rise and fall. And the balance of power itself is tested. Already, the signals are clear. The euro, the US dollar, and Russia's national chart are directly impacted by this eclipse. This suggests turbulence in global markets, currency volatility, and geopolitical pivots. Financial confidence may shake, trade may be disrupted, and governments may scramble to maintain order. But spiritually, these shocks are not random. They are pressure points forcing humanity to ask, what do we truly value? What systems serve truth, and what must collapse? This is the beginning of a larger unraveling. Because Pluto, the planet of power, shadow, and transformation, is out of bounds during this eclipse. That means Pluto is traveling beyond the sun's normal path, amplifying extremes. When Pluto goes south out of bounds, history shows revolutions ignite, authoritarian structures crack, and sovereignty returns to the people. What has been hidden in shadows is forced into the light. Pluto is the underworld. Death, rebirth, the excavation of corruption. When out of bounds, it pushes beyond all normal limits. The result? The exposure of deception, the dismantling of entrenched hierarchies, and the rise of revolutionary movements. Expect global protests, leadership transitions, and public demands for transparency. Spiritually, this reflects the same within you, the revolution of the soul, the alchemy of power, the courage to face your shadow and reclaim authority over your life. As above, so below. The revolution outside mirrors the revolution within. As above, so below. The revolution outside mirrors the revolution within. This eclipse is not only a personal wake-up call, but also a signal that the years 2025 to 2027 are a turning point for humanity. Many of you feel this truth in your bones already. Something deep inside whispers that life as you knew it is fading, and something unprecedented is emerging. This is because the eclipse on September 21st opens a doorway to a timeline where old systems of control collapse, and new ways of living, healing, and building take root. For those sensitive to energy, you may already feel the world growing louder and heavier with uncertainty. But remember, eclipses do not come to destroy without reason. They come to expose what can no longer stand. In the months following this solar eclipse, governments, economies, and even powerful institutions may shake. Secrets long hidden may spill into the open. But you must not fear. Because behind this unraveling is the hand of destiny, guiding humanity toward truth and authenticity. Now, consider the deeper astrological alignment. Pluto remains out of bounds, challenging structures of power. Saturn in Pisces dissolves illusions. Uranus in Taurus rattles the foundations of financial and material stability. And as this eclipse falls so close to the equinox, it doubles its strength, not only ending one season but also initiating a whole new cycle. This is not coincidence. It is a celestial orchestration. But what does this mean for you, the chosen ones, the awakened souls who can sense the currents before others? It means you are being positioned as anchors. You are not here by accident. Your inner clarity, your refusal to collapse into fear, will become a beacon for those who cannot yet see clearly. The eclipse tests your alignment. If you cling to the old, you may feel shaken. But if you allow what is meant to leave, you will step into a reality of greater purpose. Spiritually, this eclipse thins the veil between worlds. Dreams may intensify. Synchronicities may multiply. Encounters with people you thought were long gone may reappear as karmic closures. You may feel like you are living in two worlds at once. One foot in the dissolving past, another in the dawning future. Do not resist this. Allow the energy to guide you, because these liminal moments are where destiny plants its seeds. And let us not ignore the Virgo signature of this eclipse. Virgo rules the body, health, and the nervous system. Many of you may experience exhaustion, strange physical symptoms, or waves of anxiety. This is not random. It is your body recalibrating under the eclipse frequency. Pay attention to what your body reveals. Old habits, toxic foods, unhealthy routines may now feel unbearable. This is not punishment. It is purification. The eclipse is urging you to treat your body as a sacred vessel for the new light. Economically, the ripple effects cannot be denied. Virgo also ties to labor, work, and service. Expect global markets, industries, and workforce systems to feel instability in the coming months. You may see sudden layoffs, job transitions, or even collective strikes. But beneath the surface, the universe is redirecting the way humanity understands value and contribution. For you personally, it may mean a shift in career direction or a redefinition of what service truly means in your life. But here lies the hidden blessing. When eclipses tear away, they also deliver. That which collapses leaves space for destiny to anchor. Some of you will meet mentors, allies, or soul connections in the weeks after this eclipse, people who will walk with you into the next phase of your mission. Others will feel a sudden download of clarity about their true calling. This is why the eclipse must first strip you bare. Because only from emptiness can true purpose arise. And so I tell you, do not resist. Do not cling. The Virgo solar eclipse of September 21, 2025, is not here to punish. It is here to realign you with what your soul agreed to before you even entered this life. You are stepping into an era where spiritual truth outweighs material illusion, where authenticity shines brighter than false power. And you, chosen one, are part of this great awakening. As we close this message, remember, you were not brought to this video by accident. You are hearing these words because your spirit was ready to be reminded of its mission. Stay grounded, protect your energy, and honor the transformations ahead. If these words resonate with you, let me know in the comments what you are experiencing as the eclipse approaches. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more messages like this, and share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. Because together, chosen ones, we walk into the dawn of a new world.